Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome to the Faz Digital Academy. And today we are going to solve exercise 3b from the chapter 3 from the book D1. We are going to solve all the questions of 3b, so please watch this video till end to understand the complete concepts. So let us start our lecture. In question number 1, they are saying us to state the numbers of significant figures in each of the following. The A part is that in this number we have to identify how many significant numbers are there. So as per rule that I have explained in the earlier video, I am giving the link of the video in which I have explained all the rules to determine the significant figures in the end of this video, so you can watch that video also separately to completely understand the concept of significant figures. Here I would just elaborate the questions. In this question, first rule that was that the numbers which are non-zero are significant, and the zero which is coming in between the non-zero significant numbers is also significant. So therefore all the digits are significant. Here mistakenly 4 is written. Actually they are 1 2 3 4 and 5. So there are 5 significant figures. In the B part, we have to determine the significant figures, and here there are 1 2 3 4 and 5 significant figures. The first zero is non-significant because it is coming before the significant digit, but the last zero is significant because it is coming after the decimal and after the significant numbers. So the zero after coming after the significant numbers in a decimal number is considered significant, and the zero in between the two significant figures is also significant. So there are actually 1 2 3 4 and 5 significant figures. In C part, they are asking us to find out the significant nearest to the 10. So unit, 10, 100 and 1000. So 2900 contain the 3 significant figures. In question number 2, we have to round off each of the following to the number of significant figures as given in the bracket. The first question is to round off 728 to the 2 significant figures. So second number is 2. We have to round it off the 2, and 2, the fate of the 2 is decided on the basis of the next number, that is 8, and because it is greater than 5, the 1 will be added in this 2 and it will become 73. And again a 0 will also be written in that place. In B part, we can see that the number is, we have to solve it to the 4 significant figures. So 1 2 3 and 4. So this fourth number has to be decided on the basis of the next number. So as the next number is 8, it will add 1 to the number before the number that was 8, so it will become 9. There is no need to write 0 because it is after the decimal. In the C part, we have to write up to 4 significant figures. So the first significant number is 3. So 1 2 3 and 4. 8 will be decided on the basis of 5. So because it is 5, so we have to add 1 in the 8 and it will become 0.003019. In D part, we have to round off this number up to 2 significant figures and 3 significant figures. So if we round it to the 2 significant figure, the second number is 3 and we have to decide it on the basis of 9. So it will add 1 to this 3 and it will become 6400. And in the case to the third significant figure, 1, 2 and 3, the third number will be decided on the basis of the next number, because this is 6 which is greater than 5. So we have to add 1 in 9, that will make it 10, and 0 will be written in place of 9 and 1 is added into this 3 to make it again 6400. So if either it is 2 significant figure and 3, in this case both the answers are same. In E part, we have to write this number up to 3 significant figures. So 1, 2 and 3, third number is decided on the basis of the next number. As it is 9, so we have to add 1 in the 9 which is added in this 9 and this 9, and it will become 1.000. In F part, we have to write up to 3 significant figures, so 8.076. So the third significant number was 7, that has to be decided on the basis of this 6, so it become 8.08. In question number 3, the number 143200 is correct to x significant figures. Write down the possible value of the x. So if we read this number, we can see that 1, 4, 3 and 2, there are 4 significant numbers. The 0 at the end of a whole numbers may or may not be significant figure, as per the last rule that we have learned to determine the significant figures. In this case, it could be 4 or 5 significant figures. If 5, then the possible values would be 143,150. So this fifth number, that is 5, could be 6, 7, 8 or 9, because this 2 is changed to 1, so its mean 1 is decided on the basis of this 5, and this one would be changed to 2, because there would be a number which is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 greater than 5. So this is how these numbers are solved. In question number 4, we have to evaluate and write answer. In the first part, first of all we divide 1 over 99 and we get the answer, and then we have to solve it up to 4 significant figures. So the first significant figure is 1, 0, 1, 0. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. This 0 has to be decided on the basis of the next number, that was 1. So it will be again 0.101010. In B part, we have to first multiply 871 with 234, and the answer is written as under, and then we have to write the answer up to 2 significant figures. So the second significant number was 0. 0 has to be decided on the basis of 3. So because 3 is smaller than 5, so there will be only 2 0, and the next 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All these numbers are written as 0. In C part, we have to take the square of 21 and then divide it on 0.219 and then write the answer up to 5 significant figures. First of all, we have solved it and then determine the fifth significant number. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 6 is decided on the basis of the next number. that was 9, so it will become 7. So 2013.7. In D part, again we have to solve and write answer up to two significant figures, like we have solved the other part above. Question number 5. What is the greatest number of the sweets that can be bought with $2 if each sweet costs 30 cents? So first of all, we have to determine that how many cents $2 has, and as we know that $1 contain 100 cents, so $2 will contain 200 cents. Then the cost of one sweet was 30. So in order to determine that how many sweets we can buy with $2, we have to divide 200 cents on this 30 unit cost, and we get the answer 6.66. As in the real life, there could be either 6 or 7 sweets, so maximum 6 sweet can be bought by $2. In this case, in the real life, we cannot approximate 6.6 to 7 because the maximum we can buy either 6 or 7, so we have to write as 6. In question number 6, the area of a square is given and we have to find out the length, and we know that the formula of finding the length is reciprocal, like the area is equal to L square, and if we want to find out the length, then we have to take the under root of this area so that this square is cancelled by this root, and we can find out the length. So therefore the area that they have given us, we take the under root of that and write down our answer 16.248, and then round it off to the four significant figures, that 8 is has changed to 24 to 25. Similarly, then we have to find out the perimeter, and to find out the perimeter we have to multiply length of one side with the 4, so because all sides are equal for a square, all sides are equal, L is equal to L is equal to L, so we multiply this with 4 to get the perimeter, and the answer of the perimeter is 65. In question number 7, we have to find out the circumference of a circle. They have given us the circumference of a circle, that is 136, and we have to find out the radius, and the formula for of the circumference is equal to C is equal to 2 pi r, and if we want to determine the radius, then 2 pi will be divided by this circumference as it moved to the other side of the equation. So we put the values. The circumference is given 136, 2 into the value of the pi is 22/7, and we solve it and get the answer 21.64, and we write it up to 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and in the bracket I have written that this answer is correct up to 4 significant figures. Then the second part was to determine the area, and the formula for determining the area is equal to A is equal to pi r square. So the radius that we determine in the first part, now we have to take the square of that one and then multiply it with the value of the pi, and we get the answer. And again I have written that up to what numbers this specific number is correct. In question number 8, the number 21x09 is equal to 22,000, correct to two significant figures. Find the value of the x if 21x09 is a perfect square. So I have written this number, and as 1 is replaced by 2 in 22,000, when they approximate it, we can see that this 1 is changed with 2. It means the value next to it is greater than 5 or greater than 5. Therefore x could be 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 as per first condition. But second condition states that number is a perfect square, that is possible with 6. So among all these numbers, we have to try and find that which is the perfect square, and if we put 6 over here in place of x, it becomes a perfect square of 147. In question number 9, they are given us that there are 21,200 people who are attending a concert, and this number which they have given us is correct up to 3 significant figures, so 1, 2 and 3, and they ask us to find out the minimum number. So because this value is correct up to 3 significant figures, so it's mean that 2 1 2 0 0 1 2 and 3, and this 3 is decided on the basis of the next number. So when we have to find the minimum number, then we have to write this 2 as 1 and try to find out that which 2 as 1, and the next number, the minimum number that had make this 1 2 would be 5, and the next number is 0. So this is the minimum number that we can draw from this condition. And to find out the maximum number, so again we will see this number, and we can see that in this number this 2 would remain 2 if the next number is 4. If it become 5, it will change this 2 to the 3. So maximum that can we change this 0 is up to 4, and the next number is 9. So this is how minimum and the maximum numbers are determined from a given number which is having some significant figure level. In question number 10, they have given us different parts and ask us to calculate without the help of the calculator, and then use the calculator and then to compare these two answers. So I have solved it. It is very easy and straightforward. The plus value is cancelled with the second negative, and the answer is the given as I have written. And similarly, when we solve it with the help of calculator, again we get the same answer. So the same answer is drawn as we solve by ourselves or with the help of calculator. So this is all from the from the exercise 3b. I hope you would have understand all the questions. If there is any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Please do provide us your valuable feedback, and subscribe our channel for the more upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.